Yeah. Most definitely. My nigga Murph, what up though? They was all like, you should get up on stage, you should do comedy. I'm like, bro, chill, nigga, chill.
He said that to you?
Yeah, they all did. And low key, I feel like I'd be able to do it.
I mean, you probably, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I ain't just trying to sauce you up, bro.
No.
You probably be good at that shit. I ain't gonna lie.
Bruh, I done been through some shit. And
JV.
that's every fucking comedian. I'm probably gonna have a special on Netflix in about 6 months.
For real? Remember me, man. Remember me.
Nigga, no cap.
It's for the culture.
Welcome the fuck back to another episode. A Sprr. You feel me? We in this bitch. I just want to say, thank every last one of y'all for tuning in. Cause y'all been rocking with me, man. They been rocking with me, bro.
Yeah.
They been rocking with me, bro. Like, that's some real nigga shit. But I just want to thank y'all for doing that last time, this time, next time, all that shit. I know y'all see who we got in the building. Very special guest.
That's your boy Mike, a.k.a. Slim.
Slim, that's what I call
Judah
it.
Black.
You feel me? Judah Black in the building, y'all.
Yeah.
Make sure y'all put some respect on his name. How you doing today?
I'm doing good, man. You know, it's early.
I ain't gonna say that.
Yeah, handling business early. You know, that's how you gotta do it. Linked up with my boy Keys early in the morning.
Early.
Take care of some business.
Yeah. You know what's funny?
What's up?
This is probably the earliest SPRR episode on record.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You got some more coming, too.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
Yeah, we
You
got some more
right.
coming.
You right. Sunday morning ain't nothing like it. Let's go ahead and get it jumping. I know usually I got some candy for you to try. Shout out Reina Del Candy. But unfortunately, I don't have any with me today. So I'm just going to go ahead and hit you with this random question that, of course, you know me, man, I'm a thinker. Let's just say if you could choose where you were born, who you were born by, with all the information you got today, what would you change about your geographic situation?
Nah, man, to be honest with you, I wouldn't change nothing.
You wouldn't change?
I wouldn't change it.
Listen, this is deep because I was kind of thinking, I was like, he probably wouldn't even change nothing, but I want to know why. Why wouldn't you change anything at all about your current situation?
Because I feel like if I was to choose my own destiny, it will probably end up in destruction.
No.
You feel me?
You see, we're not choosing our omega, we choosing our alpha.
Okay.
You feel me? We just choosing where we start out, like the pinpoint. The you know, let's just say I want to be Canadian.
I wouldn't. I feel like being born in America.
Okay, that's one.
Being born in America is a good and a bad thing because a lot of times you get distracted in America. But if you are one to reach out to try to find knowledge, you have a lot of stuff here. You have a lot of museums and everything. And then from America, you know how America is. Then you can venture off and go take trips and travel everywhere to Canada or Europe and stuff like that off the information you learn in America. And there's a lot of stuff like like you can just learn. So I wouldn't change it. I wouldn't change a damn thing. Same parents, same body, same everything. I wouldn't change nothing, bro.
Damn.
Yeah, I wouldn't change.
That's deep. No, that's what's up. I think where I was born is good, right?
Yeah.
Detroit with nothing. Okay, some bad things happen, right? But it kind of helped me today that now that if I see it happen again, it won't faze me as hard. You know what I mean? Like,
you feel what I'm saying? Like it gives you experience. So if I choose where I was from, I wouldn't be the same person I would. You know, I might be a little bit softer, more ignorant, or you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
you know,
more like the rest of these niggas.
Yeah.
In the beginning, like initially, I'm like, okay, somebody with more finances.
Yeah.
But then you, like you said, that'll make you maybe softer, you know what I'm saying? Because look at me now, nigga, I'll be grinding for shit. Like,
exactly.
I'll be pulling shit out the mud, nigga.
You gotta work for everything you got.
They call me the hungry hippo, nigga.
You gotta stay hungry.
I was in the mud, then I came up out of it. You feel me?
Man.
You feel me?
Yeah.
That's the hungry. All right, let me stop. For those who are watching and don't know, I do want to fill people in a little bit on what it is you do. I know we got D in the comments filling people in saying, you know, he made custom everything, which is a fact. But go ahead and let them know.
Yeah, I own a business called Pimp My Fit LLC. We make shirts, phone casings, license plates, stuff for baby showers. We actually can now make it where you can put it together a package for like a baby shower or birthday party or anything like that, and we'll come through and put like the decoration. We provide you the decorations. All you have to do is put it up, so it saves you time of searching of what I want to do. So, for example, if you having a birthday party you want to do for little man like Spider-Man, we create everything like the cups, plates, everything for you, and then we'll deliver it to you. All you gotta do is just set it up. You know
That's dope.
So we do a lot of stuff, man. A lot of stuff. So.
Yeah, no, a lot.
Yeah, a lot of stuff. So.
I make sure I keep the Lareina links below. That's a tongue twister. Lareina links. Lareina links. Mm-hmm. Lareina links below, and also Pimp My Fit links below. So you can always hit him up and get anything customized that you need. He'll let you know what's good with that. Reasonable guy. You know what I'm saying? I've always been able to get what I need, and in a timely fashion. Mm-hmm. That's something that, you know, I think is real important.
We working on something new too, as far as like machine equipment. We gonna take that to the whole next level. So
it's a whole nother level.
Whole nother level. Yeah, with the shirts and all of that stuff. We working on that right now. So when they drop, you gonna know.
I don't know if they ready for a whole nother level.
No, they gonna have to get ready. Ain't got no choice.
All right, so look, so I definitely also want to go ahead and let them know why we here today. You guys are here for a very, very special update. Very special. That's why I got the live here with me as well. That's why I'm looking this way. And live, I'm looking this way because that's where the other camera is. Just want to feel everybody. Now that we're all on the same page, my nigga Pimp My Fit, my nigga Slim, my nigga Judah Black is about to let y'all niggas know a few current events that I find it to be very important to keep people updated on. I'm going to go ahead and let you get started on some things that, you know, we've been facing today. And let the people know what they should be looking out for.
You know, a lot of times with our people, you know, we kind of get distracted on like movie stars or like rappers or the sports and everything. So we don't have a lot of time to keep updated with the current events, which is real crucial to you know, everyday life and everything. So what I'm gonna do is just, you know, drop a little game on everybody, and I hope you guys will, you know, take that game and, you know, apply it to your lives. Because it is very, very important. So I'm gonna start off with this definition like I did last time for climate. Okay. So this is the definition for climate. It says the weather conditions prevailing in the area in general or over a long period of time. So when you have like these different governments coming together talking about climate change, that's what you think they will be talking about is the weather, correct? Global warming and everything like that, right?
Right.
So what people don't know is the government is 10 steps ahead of everybody. So there's another definition for climate that goes over everybody's head that don't know about. So this is the one that they're actually telling you about. So this is the second definition for climate.
Okay.
It says the prevailing trend or public opinion or of another aspect of public life. So, and then they give you an example. It says the current economic climate. So two words to look up here is public opinion.
Okay.
So what that basically means is whatever they put out, they're putting it out to change public opinion. So that's why when you see different TV commercials or everything, they can literally sculpt your your view of everything based on the climate of what they put out. So this is where they were starting to focus on climate change. So this happened November 1st of 2021, last year. So it says world leaders to focus on climate change as major conference opens. So these is all the world leaders coming together to talk about climate change. And I'm not talking about the first one.
Right.
Just talking about the second one. That's how they play you with the words and everything. This is the thing that we have to stay aware of. So this is President Biden telling us that there's gonna be a food shortage. I don't know how many people seen this, but a lot of people haven't seen this. And this was on the news. So I'm gonna go ahead and play this video.
So talk about food shortages. And it's going to be real. The price of these sanctions is not just imposed upon Russia. It's imposed upon an awful lot of countries as well, including European countries and our country as well.
So I'm gonna stop it right there. So he's telling you there's gonna be a food shortage. So now when I go to my other notes, this was a post that the UN put on their website This is from Mediaite. That's my source, and it says UN deletes article taunting benefits of world hunger, and then it says hungry people are the most productive people. So that's weird, huh?
Yeah,
that's weird. It was actually written by George Kent. Basically, what it was saying is, if you have people that's well fed, they're not going to work as hard as they should because they're fed up, they have all the nutrition that they need in their body. But when you starve somebody out, they will work harder and they will work for more lower wages. They deleted that article off their page. Now this one is talking about how the Russia and Ukraine situation is creating a global food crisis. And you wonder why after they did that meeting about climate change, all of this crazy stuff started happening. The war with Russia and Ukraine, and then they can blame the food shortages on Russia and Ukraine, which that has nothing to do with it. They say Ukraine is the breadbasket of the United States, of the whole world, but if you really do your research, it's really not. They put that in the media as climate, and it changes everybody's public opinion.
Climate control.
Exactly. So now you got people walking around, oh, Russia and Ukraine, oh, if they go to war, that's 40% of the world's breadbasket right there. That's not true. You have to go deeper because the climate change persuades your public opinion. That's what it's for. So all of this stuff is scripted, believe it or not. That's why I got the facts here. It says, by invading Ukraine, Vladimir Putin will destroy the lives of people far from the battlefield, and on a scale he may even regret. The war is battering a global food system weakened by COVID-19, climate change, and an energy shock. So now, let me show you what they're trying to do. This is crazy. Now, let me just give them a little breakdown. It's this movie called The Snowpiercer. Now, you have your the rich elites that were on the train, and then you have your poor people that's in the back of the train. So basically what the train is doing is just traveling, and the rich people have to take care of the poor. Now, they were feeding the poor people some type of food. They would call them protein bars. So I'm gonna just get that clip real quick, because everything that they are gonna do is always gonna be in their movies. That's what you gotta be mindful of.
I said that before. Movies be having hidden messages, for real.
Believe it or not, the cartoons to even these crazy ass movies, it all has to, they're not gonna waste their time putting anything on TV that doesn't have nothing.
Get millions of dollars in funding to show us some shit.
Because you wonder, like, they be having some crazy ass stories with some of these movies and cartoons. How they even think of that? It all comes from,
because it's real.
It's real. Even how they put it, like the whole bro. If I told you about Star Wars and all of that, what's the other one? Star Trek.
I can imagine, bro. Like, no cap. I swear to God, I was just saying this shit. But all right, go ahead.
So I don't know if they can hear, but I'm gonna show you this.
Real hot. Wow, look at them all. And you do some nice Sprr. That's right, man. There's your food. There's your protein block.
Protein blocks. What is that? Grasshoppers and crickets. And they mash them up, and then they grind it all together, and it creates that little jello bar, and they call it protein bars or protein blocks.
And motherfuckers is eating it blindly.
Yeah.
Without knowing what's in it, though.
Without knowing it was in it. So now.
So we do that all the time.
So this is an article. This is from globalnewswire.com. It says crickets market worth $3.5 billion by 2029. Exclusive reports by Malicious Research.
And look. I just want to specify on there. This ain't cricket phone service. This is whole crickets, cricket powder, spices, house cricket proteins, cricket supplements, processed crickets, cricket protein bars.
What did we just look at?
Crickets, nigga. Like, y'all hear that? Crickets, nigga.
Exactly. So now this is from Wuhan News. I think it's World is One News. That's what it stands for. And it says, as part of alternative protein research, primary school kids in WAS to be offered edible insects. And this is, once you read this breakdown, it's talking about crickets and grasshoppers. And then this would be another article Where is this from? This is from Slate.com. Should crickets be on the menu now or just in end times? Like, we living in the end times now. And this is articles from this year. You see the February 26, 2022. And then, so basically what I'm trying to say.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So basically what I'm trying to say is, everybody knows with COVID and everything, when that hit, a lot of people stopped working. You know, mass, what they call it, the mass resignations from jobs. People start opening their own businesses, including us. Because they're like, man, like, you gonna give us this, people, what I'm saying, you gonna give us, well, COVID-19 hit, then you shut down everything. You shut down people's jobs, mom and pop shops. So everybody's like, well, I'm gonna make my own business. That was the most time everybody became like entrepreneurs in that time, because it was like, man, you're gonna shut my family income down, so I'm gonna start my own business.
Word up, word
like
up.
I said, you, me, everybody.
Yes,
so
sir.
now, when they meet for climate change, they say, hey, we gotta starve these people out, because the more hungry they are, the more they're gonna work, and the more they're gonna need us.
Yeah.
So this is the agenda. So now, like I tell you, this is coming soon. It says Eastern Oregon faces down giant swarms of crickets with volunteers and goats. So this is a thing that's happening in Oregon right now. They're getting swarmed with massive crickets and massive grasshoppers and everything like that. What do you think they're gonna do with all of those? Because it's not random that all of this is just popping up in Oregon and stuff like that.
Right.
What do you think they're gonna do with that stuff? They're gonna take all those crickets and everything, and they're gonna mash it up into protein bars. Now, if anybody knows anything about what's going on now, we're facing a global crisis with the lockdowns in Beijing, the lockdowns in Sri Lanka.
I saw that, yeah.
The economy fell, and what are they doing? Help me, I need food. It was people in Beijing screaming from their towers where they were living at, we need food, and the government would not let them out. But what the government did do is they fed them. They would go, drop groceries in front of their door that last for the whole week. You don't know what's in that. Now you living off the
Now you forced to eat the shit that, like, you know how, like, sometimes I'll be like, oh, if they put it in tap water, there's only so many people that drink tap water.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, there's that when you put it in something, there's only so many people that eat it. But if you take food away from everybody and force them to eat what you got, then that's crazy,
Now
man.
you thinking. So when y'all get the time, just look up lockdowns in Beijing, and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. And they happened in Sri Lanka as well.
Yeah.
Their government failed. Inflation went high. They ran out of gas. That is coming over here as well. Like I said, America's gonna be the last one that gets touched with that stuff, but everybody in the world, like China, those people overseas and everything, they're the ones that you gotta watch out, because it's gonna come here. So what I'm basically trying to tell everybody is to get prepared, get canned foods. I know it might sound crazy, but you got family, you got kids, you got children, all of that stuff. Make sure you get water, canned goods, and all of that stuff, because if you don't get prepared, this is the stuff you're gonna be eating. And it's not healthy for you, like you literally eating bugs and stuff like that. You wanna make sure you're prepared and everything. And then I was telling him last time that if you go into a store right now, you're gonna see food there. The shelves, for the most part, will be fully stocked and everything.
Word.
And then I was telling him, you're gonna walk in the store one day, and like this, it's gonna be no food. 9-day difference from one day to the next day.
So it's not gonna be like a decline of food where you start seeing this get littler and littler.
Nah, it's not gonna be like that. That's the dangerous thing, because if I was to go into a store and I could see, oh shoot, like this is getting low, this is getting low.
Right.
I remember with COVID, like the food started getting low. It's not gonna be like that this time. Now, let me show you why that's gonna happen. So, I don't know if you know it or not, but Nancy Pelosi, you know who that is? She's like a House Speaker of America. A U.S. House of Representatives, Nancy Pelosi. She's a House Speaker.
Okay.
Now, as you know it, China is trying to join Taiwan with them, just like Russia tried to join Ukraine with them. They technically are part together. So what's going on right now is Nancy Pelosi got a warning from Nancy Pelosi got a warning from China that said, if you come to Taiwan, you're gonna pay the price. You're gonna pay by fire. That's what they said. So this article right here is CNN. It says China warns U.S. will pay the price if Pelosi visits Taiwan. Now I'm gonna ask you a question. Did she visit Taiwan or did she not visit Taiwan? Do you know?
I don't know.
This is why I'm here.
Oh, she did.
China ending cooperation with U.S. on many issues amid Taiwan row. Now, what does this say right here? Watch this. This is Beijing. China said Friday it was ending cooperations with the United States on a litany of key issues, including climate change. Remember that word we was looking at, climate change. Anti-drug efforts and military talks as relations between the two superpowers nosedive over Taiwan. And they warned her if she visited Taiwan, we would have a great price to pay. I don't know if you know this or not, man. Literally, almost 90% of what we get in the U.S. comes from where?
China.
China, easy.
Yeah.
Microphones, the shoes, everything.
I just peeled off of made in China shit on these bitches.
Made in China. I'm talking about almost everything. Car parts, everything comes from China.
My Toyota
comes from China. So now, think about this. Remember I was telling you, you're gonna go to the store one day and it's gonna be nothing?
Yeah. We
beefing with them now. The United States now are in war with them and Russia now. So now they cut off, like I said, they cut off these different talking points, climate change, because with climate change, while you meet with these world leaders, it's because so everybody can be on one page. Right, when China says, fuck that, we done with climate change, now it's gonna be a point when they cut off all the food, all the products, they're gonna stop importing stuff to the United States. They can sell our debt to other countries, and now we messed up.
Yeah, it's like putting a fucking price on our head, nigga.
Literally.
like no cap.
Like literally. And then you can sit back and one day, like I said, you'll go to the store, everything will be crazy. People will be screaming, trying to scramble through the store. You try to swipe your card, the card's not working, you don't have cash because the debit card too. Make sure you have cash on you too. You know, I know there's a lot of hardship going on right now. Make sure you always have some cash, stashed away. So if when something like that happens, you can go buy the little bit in the stores if there's anything left. But everything is gonna go hectic, and then now they can control everybody. Okay, chill out, the government's got it. We got you with food. Go to work, make my products, and we'll feed you. And then they're gonna have some nicely wrapped protein bars ready for you. Right. So that's what I'm telling you. Like I said, my people don't really know.
That's crazy.
Yeah, my people don't really know a lot of stuff that's going on. So just get prepared, get your canned goods, get your water, because they found polio in water in New York. Polio, that disease. Yeah, so make sure you do that, and especially the men, just provide for your family and everything like that. So.
Most definitely, man. Like I said, this is why I asked that we keep these episodes coming, because I really do want to see like an update. I want to make sure that I know, what's happening like so often, so that I'm not so blind to this, because I don't even always know where to look for the information. Like even the, where you got those from, the sites and stuff. I don't even watch the news, nigga. Like, to be honest with you, like. So like I really do appreciate that information. Like,
yeah, no problem.
That's wild, bro. Like, damn, polio in the water. Now I'm tripping on that. Like, but I'm tripping on like a lot of things. Goes back to the very beginning, speaking Joe Biden on these food shortages and the cricket protein bars and shit. Like, it really do get me thinking. Like how I mentioned earlier, or like where would you want to be reborn? To some extent, it's almost like doesn't even matter.
Exactly. Exactly. That's exactly.
Get what you need, and that's a guarantee. Fuck what you think, ain't no comparing me. Ain't met a nigga out here scaring me. And I'm right here if you need clarity. Get what you need, and that's a guarantee. Fuck what you think, ain't no comparing me. Ain't met a nigga out here scaring me. And I'm right here if you need clarity. guess what? I heard I was next up. It ain't no surprise, so I'm aiming for the neck up. On the next level, if you want it, then step up. Nigga, I ball. If you ball, then check up. Been chillin' in this bitch, but nigga, now I'm about to get it. Don't fuck with hoes, especially if they act like Jada Pickett. Fuck bitches, get money. When I get it, I'ma spend it. And when I'm in my zone, the nigga spinning like a fidget. Oh, they call me kills. Ain't no stranger to the killing. Fuck how you feel. Give a fuck about your feelings. Bitch, I'm down to chill, but I ain't down to have no chillin'. Yeah, I got the deals, but don't be telling them I'm dealing. I could give a fuck about that shit. I'm about that shit, not about a bitch. I got a sticky, got a dick. I'm in this bitch, I'm getting rich. Look at my wrist, don't talk a tick. I never switch. I plead the fifth. I been legit, myself legit. I represent my nigga. Got what you need, and that's a guarantee. Fuck what you think, ain't no comparing me. Ain't met a nigga out here scaring me. And I'm right here if you need clarity. Got what you need, and that's a guarantee. Fuck what you think, ain't no comparing me. Ain't met a nigga out here scaring me. And I'm right here if you need clarity.
Black man, who that is? Saginaw, Michigan is where I live. Posted up in the paint like Shaquille O'Neal. Call a nigga Bradley, cause I'm about my bills. Flow got the fever, bitch, feel my chills. I'm a shark up in the water, can you see my gills? Talking out your neck, I don't give no fucks. Hustle all up in Milwaukee, trying to get my buck. Super freak on my hip, don't test your luck. Tryna walk up on me, homie, she gon' wet you up. Like it's going down, but I elevate. Just thuggin' for my future, like what's up, mate? Bitch, I been great. Yeah, they gon' hate. Make your nose bleed. I got flow nays. Got that teeth white. I got Colgate. Need them evergreens. Bitch, I'm Postmates.
Got what you need, and that's a guarantee. Fuck what you think, ain't no comparing me. Ain't met a nigga out here scaring me. And I'm right here if you need clarity. Got what you need, and that's a guarantee. Fuck what you think, ain't no comparing me. Ain't met a nigga out here scaring me. And I'm right here if you need clarity.